For decades, NASA has been the pinnacle of human space exploration, a beacon of scientific discovery and technological advancement. But what if I told you that behind the gleaming rockets and historic moon landings, there were secrets, dark, unsettling truths that the agency would rather keep buried? I was once an insider, a passionate scientist eager to contribute to mankind's greatest frontier. Like many, I dreamed of space, of breaking barriers, of uncovering the mysteries of the cosmos. I never expected to find myself tangled in a web of classified projects, unexplainable encounters, and unanswered questions. From the moment I stepped into NASA's research facilities, I knew there was more happening behind closed doors than what the public saw. There were whispered conversations, restricted labs, and files so heavily redacted they might as well have been blank. And then there were the incidents, the anomalies that never made it into the news. One of the first chilling experiences I had involved an astronaut who was preparing for a routine mission aboard the ISS. Everything seemed normal until just weeks before the launch, he disappeared, completely erased. His records were wiped, his presence at the facility denied. When I asked colleagues, they would only shake their heads, warning me to stop asking questions. But I found old security footage that showed him working late in a restricted lab, staring at something glowing inside a containment unit. The next day, he was gone. NASA isn't just about space shuttles and Mars rovers. There are black budget programs hidden even from most employees that deal with classified experiments. I stumbled upon one such project, codenamed Eclipse, which involved technology that defied everything we understood about physics. There were reports of an unknown energy source capable of bending gravity itself. Was this extraterrestrial in origin? A recovered artifact? Nobody would say. But I did notice one thing. Those working on Eclipse never stayed at NASA long. Some quit abruptly. Others, well, they simply vanished. We've all seen the official moon landing footage, the iconic moment when Neil Armstrong took his first step. But what you don't see is the raw footage that never aired. I once had a brief glimpse of a classified recording labeled Apollo 20, restricted. It showed an astronaut in complete panic, breathing heavily as he filmed a strange structure in the distance, something massive, buried beneath layers of moon dust. Then the transmission cut out. When I tried to locate the file again, it was gone, erased. NASA tracks thousands of objects in space, asteroids, satellites, debris, but some of these objects move against the laws of physics. I remember a tense evening when one such object appeared near the ISS. It was metallic, rotating slowly, yet it changed direction in an instant. Mission Control dismissed it as space debris, but we all knew better. Later, one of the astronauts on that mission quietly admitted to me, "We saw something up there, something watching us." NASA is a symbol of progress, of hope. Revealing these secrets would shatter public trust, raise questions that have no easy answers. I left because I couldn't keep quiet anymore. There's so much more out there, things we weren't meant to see, forces we don't fully understand. But one thing is certain, space is not as empty as we once believed. The next time you watch a rocket launch, remember, what we see is only part of the story. What truly happens in the depths of space, beyond the cameras and public broadcasts, remains one of the greatest mysteries of our time.